Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 22 of Napoleon's European campaign, Napoleon Total War. In the last part, Napoleon defeated this Prussian army that had tried to besiege him in Dresden and completely routed them. I could go and finish them off, but I don't want to do that. I need to be wary of this full stack for now. I think we'll just leave Napoleon where he is. Let him replenish slightly. Over here we've dealt with the English interruption, so we had to bring Davout back down to the south to deal with the British army, and we need to retake Rheims. Can you get there? Not quite, I don't think. Let's move you that way anyway. So he's now going to head back up towards Cleves. We have Massena. We had to slide him over from about to attack Berlin along with Napoleon towards Hannover. So now that we've dealt with the British, we need to come up, take this area and then smash the Prussians so that we can then turn our attention back to the east where the Austrians are once again a threat. But today's business is in Hannover. So let's go ahead. We might even be able to demand a surrender. We can. That's absolutely fine, and we'll just do that. Very good. And Hannover, yeah, we need to... Oh, we don't have the money. How much money? We've only got 21 gold. Well, we'll repair the cantonment later. So we have Hessen-Cassel and Oldenburg. This army here, it must have been this turn, or during the end turn maybe, that army attacked the garrison in Cleves, defended valiantly but lost. So I think that's us at the end of the turn then, unless... Nah, I'm not going to... We could push on and take Oldenburg. Yeah, let's do that. There's no point sitting in Hannover doing nothing when the army's in decent enough shape. So let's go ahead and make this attack. Cannot demand a surrender this time, obviously. So that's their landwehr that they get as a garrison. It's mostly landwehr. A lot of cav. Right enough. One battery of artillery. Okay, let's go ahead then and fight this battle. Yes, I think the quicker I can take Oldenburg out of the war, the better. I don't think the likes of Hessen-Cassel would agree to peace, or any of those smaller allies. They have set up right at the back, which suggests that they're not going to come towards us. I don't want to be in the town at all, so we're going to set up over to the left then. I think what I'd like to do is get the guns up around here. Have a couple of brigades to the right. Well, actually, do I have... We've got some chasseurs. Do I want to throw some troops into the town, actually? These buildings only hold 200, which isn't great. What I could do though is bring troops up to line the walls here. I'm just thinking about if we advance up on the left and don't give them room down here to reorient, that might work. So I think that's what I'll try. So I'll set up off camera as usual, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, I've ended up going for something completely different from what I'd originally planned. When I was looking at the buildings up here and possible defensive positions, I thought to myself, I quite like the idea of having my artillery up on this hill. We can have the infantry before it and shoot quite comfortably over their heads. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the artillery up behind this wall. We'll have our infantry lining the walls along there and in the forest. And we've got some fusiliers split out on each flank to help deal with their cav. So I think we've got 6 brigades in all. We have one there, another 2 there, one out to the left. This one's more sort of central, and this brigade's actually only 2 regiments. And we have our chasseurs in there. I suppose I could brigade them up. Why not? We don't have much cav. We've only got the 2 regiments back here. So that's how we're set up. Let's begin the battle. And we'll get the artillery moving up towards there. As I said, infantry, we're going to have the militia line this wall. The fusiliers will be out there on the flank. And let's see, that's our chasseur there. I want them guarding the flank of the artillery. Actually, just put them in there because we'll have more infantry on this wall. Well, this wall down here actually. And we've got the same sort of thing. We'll have the militia in there with fusiliers to their flank. I probably want you somewhere around there with this brigade. Yeah, in there. That would be good. Protect the flank. They are coming towards us. Are they? No. It's a repositioning. Okay. Let's get reserves such as they are. You come up. I think we'll have you sit in here. What do we have up there? Oh, that's the... Yeah, that's one brigade. This is the other. Those 2 regiments in here. I think we'd rather keep them behind the artillery. So if we have you there and you there. Yeah, that's fine. Bring the cav forward. I want to keep the cav fairly central. That is our emergency reserve. I don't plan to use it until the later stages of the battle because we're so massively outnumbered in cav. We've got 3 regiments over on our left. Probably get more over on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I would expect there'll be a regiment or 2 in the centre as well. But I'm glad that they're going to sit and wait patiently for me to get into position. Okay, so make sure that you stay on the high ground. So we'll have the first battery there. You will be there. Yeah, we'll keep going. I was thinking about it's all foot artillery. Yes, that's right. We had 3 batteries of foot artillery, and then we brought in the 2 batteries of 12-pounders. If I'd had a couple of regiments of horse artillery, I might have kept them separate. Okay, you line the wall. I'll leave you as you are for now. This reserve, I think I would rather have you come up. Actually, if you come up and stand on top of that hill, and if you let's do the same here. Please, thank you. And now you line up there. Actually, no, that's probably as good as you can get. Yeah. Abutting them. You across into here, please. And where's your reserve there? It's there. We'll bring your reserve. Yeah, over to there. We'll bring the chasseur next to the guns. And you can come over and hold this flank. The guns can unlimber now, get into action. I think this brigade here will move more to there. That's more likely to be needed in the centre, but we've got these regiments that we can push up if need be. Cav operating out wide there, so let's get ready for them. Militia there, Fusiliers in here. Fusiliers there too. You edge over slightly to there. Let's have the militia come back here. You step in there. You get into square. Right, I take it our guns have opened up now. At what are you shooting? Make sure you don't shoot through your comrades. I think we're okay. Yeah, they have spread further around there than I would really have liked, but that is how it has to be. Okay, I think... No, I'll leave that cav there because I don't know what's happening over in the right. Don't see their cav over here at all. Guns. You target those guys. Just everyone attack them. I presume you can shoot over the tops of those buildings, it shouldn't be a problem. I wondered if it was because our troops were in the way, but these guys have opened up. Okay, it's not the massed salvo I was hoping for. Never mind. What's happening here? Their cav might be trying to outflank us. I think I will move my own cav back to there. Yeah, there's some reserve cav, and it looks like they're not actually advancing on us at all. Well, we'll just leave them to eat some cannonballs for a while. They're well in range, especially the 12-pounders, so I can afford to sit here and blast them for a while. They've got a battery of guns somewhere. There it is. Obviously not too sure what they should be doing. Here comes the general to tell them. Okay. Not taking as many casualties as I would have liked. Let's pick line infantry, Landwehr garrison. Yeah, let's just start targeting these guys. Looks like you have changed your targets. And I've seen guns obviously shooting, well maybe it's different if you're shooting at targets that are in the town, but I've seen cannon fire hitting buildings. I'm a bit puzzled as to why they're not shooting at all. Let's switch targets to them. Nope. Okay, let's take off fire at will. Change target again. Yeah, this looks a bit more promising for one battery at least. So they're firing. Are these guns? Some of them, this battery is firing. Okay, go back to shoot at will. And see if you can pick targets of your own. Doesn't look like it. These guys aren't behind the wall. But the wall shouldn't be stopping this battery from firing. No. And some of them are able to fire. And that's firing. Well, these guys are now shooting as well. Is that infantry on the move? It is. Okay, maybe we'll get somewhere now that they've started to come forward. So we'll just put them all back on, fire at will. I was half expecting to see this flank in complete ruin because the cavalry charged in, but fortunately having my attention distracted didn't turn out to be a problem. Okay, out square. You two. Set up. Ready for this advance. Yeah, I want you forward. To there, and we'll have you instead slightly further to the right. Okay. Keep an eye on that cav out there. We'll have you more in there. Cav operating up here near the town. You stay up on that hill. You push in here. Get ready to form square. You don't need to form square when it's your own cav that's coming in, you know. Let's have you do that just now. Okay, we need you over there, I think. And you. Actually, let's have you come over there. You just get ready to form square in here. You could probably just form your line there. And pull back here a bit. Okay, you Stay in square because that cav back here. So if you get into square. Okay, you swing around as well. Stay in guard mode.
Our men are running, sir.
Fusiliers. Oh well, I suppose you were swamped. Yeah. Go and take them on. You pull back. You pull back to there, and you form a line. Okay, so when that regiment over, and you can come up here next to the guns. You charge into them. Right. Cav is going to attack that square. Right, you come out of square. Forward. We'll get more cav up there though. Never mind. Holding well enough there. You wheel to the left, engage them again, and you. I want you heading up around behind them. You've done your work. So get set up there. The charge might be required, but then let's see, who's running now? Oh, back here. That's probably militia. Yes. Okay. Well, we've got you up there in reserve. I'm going to switch these guys to canister. You're off your guns. For why?
Our men are running, sir.
You just take too much fire. You to canister as well. Get back into square. Let's have view. March up there behind the guns, and we'll bring you forward. You can get out of square now. We're not in the best shape over here, but the flank doesn't seem too bad. Charge them, please. Okay, they've charged in. You form a quick square, please.
Our men are running, sir.
Now we get into the guns. Well, I suppose that was going to happen when I didn't bring my infantry up to protect them. There. Right, you come forward as well. You come up here. You can back out of there. You and charge them. Where's my other cav? There, it's there. You hit them. You form up into a bit of a line. You form a wee square there. Can you? No, you're you're Fusilier, but you're engaged. But now you're not. So try and protect yourself as best you can. You can come out square. It should have been out a long time ago. You. Why have you stopped? You attack
Our
them.
men are running, sir.
That'll be more artillery, probably. No, it's not. It's one of my regiments that I brought up to protect the artillery. You can get out square. Although staying in square and shooting at the general staff might have been better. Left. Shoot them. I think you're shooting them in the back if you do that. You swing around there. That general is no, he's not coming in towards us. So you just stay where you are. Reserves. I have few. Don't need much over there. Well, actually, alright, down in the centre. Let's bring you down here. You there, you managed to hold on to that part there. Let's get you from the column. You can charge in through there. Okay. Smallest squares I ever have seen. You form up. You're going to march back against... Oh, they're broken anyway. Okay, over there. I don't think we need to worry about them at all. We'll bring the cav up here. You go and attack. Charge them. You shoot them. You form a square. Once again. Driven us back. This army was tougher than I had expected.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, you shoot into them with shot if you can, and you need to turn and face them. Move you in there. You're in skirmish mode, that's good. And let's have you pull back up to here. Come up in column. Back into shot. You break them quickly, please. Let's bring this cav right over to the back. We need to march in here as well now. That's how you head into the town. Around, shoot them.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, forget column, just form up there. These guys are running as well. I've got reserves. No, I don't have reserves as such. We've got regiments here. Get into there. Much further out. In the town. You attack the cav. The cav. That's not cav, that's artillery.
A glorious victory, sir.
Thank goodness.
Soon to be yours.
Don't know about glorious. As long as it's comprehensive victory, I'll be happy with that. And you're still heading in. You've done your work there. Lancers go after the general staff. And you, and in fact you attack them.
The men are fatigued, sir.
Yes.
I must rest a while.
And they can rest soon enough. Massena's army is going to be in very bad shape at the end of this. I suppose as long as it's in condition to hold the territory, that's all we can hope for. General's broken. You charge in there, chase down the general. What a mess.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay. They killed the general. I hope it wasn't our cav that killed our own men. What do they have? These troops fleeing. There we go. I wouldn't class that as a heroic victory. Concerned about our artillery in particular. Yeah, so it's all survived, just about. There's some very weak, 31 men left out of 500. Some very weak units indeed, so. Peacefully occupy. Yeah, there's absolutely no point keeping 31 men here. So let's merge you with that militia. Merge these fusilier. Okay, we'll leave you at that for now, I think. We can't repair this, we don't have the cash. Right, so Davout, you're going to come back up, retake Cleves. That does give us most of the territory up here. Retake that. Yeah, okay. I did want to look at Oldenburg. I don't want peace with them. What's your opinion? Minus 112. Request peace. Ah, excellent. They know which way the wind is blowing. So we'll take back Cleves, and then that gives us that entire area, once we've taken Reims obviously, and we can then focus in on the Prussians. I'm glad I don't have to worry about them any longer, but I do want to take this. Right, so time for a break, I think. We're at the end of the turn. Let's just run through the end turn. I'm interested to see what the Austrians do. They might well come from Vienna. Preparing themselves. Fortunately not another landing by the British. The Russians have been strangely quiet since Kutuzov we saw earlier on. They're coming to Vienna. Okay, we have another spy. Enemy raid engine. No, yeah, it's the British. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. I meant to go back and look at Hannover after I moved the army out. Oh, you sons of bitches. Glad I didn't pay you for it. Okay, so we're back at war with these nobbins in here. Anyway, time for a break. So for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.